Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. That's what day it is as I record this. I can't believe it's already middle of February 2021. There hasn't been a whole lot going on here other than raining and clouds and being wet. Not every day is like what you see on this picture, but we do have the occasional one. So you may remember in previous video seeing this and this, and ever since the pad has been poured, we've been doing a lot of that. When it's dark, when it's light, if it's gonna freeze, we've got to get the water off of there, so that's what we've been doing. Once the water's scraped off, then we blow the water out of the expansion joints, and we've got a couple cracks in the concrete that we need to make sure are also free of water so that we don't get spalling, and so that the concrete doesn't crack any worse than it already is when it freezes.
Is it chilly out today?
It's freaking cold.
Indeed, the wind is blowing. Snow's still trying to fall. It's exciting, isn't it?
No.
If we had to do this a couple times, or even 10 times, it wouldn't be so bad, but since Christmas when the pad was poured, we have been getting rain very regularly.
I have a broken ass, broken elbow,
You're just
broken head.
You're just broken.
I'm just completely broken.
Alright, well, I'll get back to it now too.
So then one frosty Saturday morning, everybody decided to pile into the truck and go out to the farm. This is Ma Cheryl. That's medical assistant Cheryl. You know, M.A., Ma. And little Princess Lacey. Riding off into the sunrise.
Well, we broke it.
Well, you're having so much fun. Yes.
Should probably get Lacey to the truck.
Yeah.
Yep. The building is finally here.
So I'll say that this guy was pretty smart about how he did this, backing up, keeping his tractor wheels on the gravel. The trailer wheels left some pretty deep ruts. You can't really see it from here, but yeah, it doesn't take much to sink up to your axles in this stuff, so he did that well.
Somebody's annoyed at having to stay in the truck. A little bit annoyed. Sure. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you.
Hey folks, I start yammering on about some dirt here. We'll get back to that in just a minute, but I thought this little lift that they have here is pretty cool. Coming up pretty quick. Just watch how sharp of a turning radius this thing has.
This is curious. Looks like the ground, right? When you get down in here, find out that that's ice. That is ice standing up on end. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Stuff. It's all over the place here. So that's there's the bottom, that's attached to the ground, and you got this little fluff of dirt on top, and then you have these long strands of ice underneath. Anywhere there's exposed clay, that's what it does when it freezes. Crazy.
So this is the next day here. We had cleaned off the pad already, and I decided to blow the water off of the pallets as well. Just a little favor for the crew. With the shop steel being delivered, of course, it had to rain for a couple of days. So Ryan and I decided to take a basic life support class from Ma, and we are now certified practitioners. We can kill you and bring you back to life. The rain finally stopped. It took a day for things to dry out just a little bit so that they could get in here. And yeah, they started getting to work. This being their first day, they started laying everything out, and they discovered that one side of the shop had been manufactured with the incorrect slope on the roof. So, work came to a stop. They had to order the new parts, and of course, it rained. What was different about getting the water off the pad this time is that the crew had already laid down base plates for the walls. So we couldn't just push the water off the edge of the slab. We had to resort to other means. So after a couple more days, it finally dried up enough that the crew could come back out. And here I'll just show a montage of the progress on the shop as it kind of happened from one day to the next. It was exciting to see the frame go up, and yeah, every day we had a little bit more progress. As we walk up on the building here, take a look at the windows beside the front door. I don't know what the guys are thinking, but that's how they had them set initially. We of course asked them to fix that, so you'll see in the next couple of pictures that it did get fixed. But yeah, that kind of surprised us. Yeah, that looks much better. We like the windows that way. Thanks, guys.
There's the back side of the shop. Looks like the guys are pretty much done. Only thing that's missing is exterior handles on the garage doors. I think there might be a couple other small bits like that that need to be done yet. This is where the living area will be looking out onto the back of the property. And our carport or outdoor office. Don't know yet. There's Cheryl messing with the neighbor's dogs again. And our entryway into the garage, or into the shop, I mean. So, over here, we have a handle. Pull that back, and then give the door a shove. And we're back outside again. So, at some point, we'll probably put electric garage door openers on those things. That way we don't have to mess with it, and Cheryl doesn't have to strain herself. Hello, Ma.
Hello, everybody. It's all gone.
Hi, buddy. That's what we call this one, is Buddy. And then this one over here is called Bubba because the other one's called Buddy. And there's Mama. And there's Ma. M-A, Ma. Get it? The kind of Ma that can kill you and bring you back to life.
It's all gone, guys. I'm sorry.
So one more step down the road to getting out on this property. I've been so busy with work that I have not been able to order stuff or get anything prepared for this day. So one step at a time. This is a good step right here.